I'm signing a presidential memorandum to establish the Memphis Safe Task Force, and it's very important because of the crime that's going on, not only in Memphis, in many cities, and we're going to take care of all of them.
I've been in office 7 years. I'm tired of crime holding the great city of Memphis back. This effort of multi-agencies that will combine the work of the Tennessee Highway Patrol and the local police departments, when we come together, we can make significant change in our city and the city of Memphis, and that is a powerfully important thing for the state of Tennessee, and I want to say thank you.
I'm Memphis City Councilman J.B. Smiley Jr. I'm a native of this great city. Hate has no place in Memphis, not from an out-of-touch president, an absent governor, or from troops sent to occupy a street. For weeks, Donald Trump has tried to scare America by sending soldiers into cities. He claims it's about crime. We know better. Occupations don't make us safer. They lock us inside, isolate us from our neighbors, and strain our economy, and keep us living in fear. That's not safety. That's intimidation. For the record, I do not and will not support Donald Trump or anyone else sending the National Guard into Memphis. The Guard is not trained for community safety, and their presence will only instill fear. Our city does not need occupation. What we need is opportunity. Safety does not come from troops on corners. Safety comes from good-paying jobs, strong schools, and real investment in our neighborhood. That's how you build hope. That's how you build safety. I've never been afraid to stand with my people and push back against the state. I did it when we fought to put gun referendum on the ballot, and I'm doing the same here. Memphis does not need troops occupying our neighborhoods. We need leaders fighting for real solutions. Because the truth is, they will eventually leave. And when they do, what happens then? The problems will still be here unless we address the root causes with vision and investment, not fear and intimidation. And if they try to send the National Guard here, I'll be standing where I've always stood, with the people. Our streets, in our churches, in our neighborhoods, making sure Memphis will not be silent. We will not be threatened. We will not be intimidated. No troops in Memphis, because we deserve better.
We have some breaking news. President Trump has just signed an executive order sending the National Guard and ICE agents into Memphis, Tennessee to what the White House calls restore public safety. Now, this is a highly unusual move. Typically, the National Guard can be deployed under the governor's authority, but here, Trump has sent them directly by executive order. Meanwhile, ICE, an agency designed for immigration enforcement, is being sent to patrol major American streets. See, this is weird. Legal experts say this may run into the Posse Comitatus Act, a law that limits the use of U.S. military for domestic policing, unless the Insurrection Act is invoked. That act was not invoked today. So civil liberty groups are warning this is a test of executive power again. Court challenges in the coming hours, days, and pay attention to what's going on in Memphis, Tennessee.
Talking about sending the National Guard to Memphis now. And I just want to say to any National Guard who are stationed in the 901, be armed not only with bullets, but also with a strong mental fortitude, because people are going to check you. People are going to insult you to your face. And it will not be the type of insults that you are used to. You need to be prepared to hear GI Ho looking ass, camouflage ass ho. Like, these are just the appetizers. Just be aware of that.
Looks like Memphis is about to find out. Hey, beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. So Trump is deploying the National Guard to Memphis, Tennessee, and is saying the idea is to combat violent crime because the city has too much violent crime, all right? And not everybody agrees with this move as usual, right? Many people fear that the soldiers on the streets will make the communities feel more afraid. It will not make them feel safer. And young people and minorities might be treated unfairly if the guard targets more crimes like, loitering and all of that. And another problem is the crime numbers themselves, because Memphis has crime issues, right? But along the line, reports have shown that the crime rate is already going down. So critics are saying that this whole National Guard thing is about politics. That is not exactly what they paint it to be. Let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. Because I think the last time, right, it was about the National Guard going to Chicago. But Chicago lawmakers were, against it and all of that. So I think the Trump administration puts a hold to that. But now it's Memphis, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think they're going to succeed with this move or
President
not?
Trump today approved the deployment of the National Guard to Memphis, Tennessee, he says to combat crime.
Okay.
In the Oval Office today, Trump signed an order that made the move official. He called it a, quote, replica of his efforts in Washington, D.C., where the National Guard was deployed last month. Trump said members from federal agencies like the FBI and ICE would join the troops. That is despite Memphis police reporting decreases across every major crime category in the first 8 months of 2025 compared to recent years.
Memphis Mayor Paul Young has voiced frustration over the National Guard being deployed to his city, calling it an unnecessary step that could escalate tensions rather than calm them. While the mayor says that local leadership should be trusted to manage the city's challenges, many business owners across Memphis have publicly backed President Trump's decision, arguing that the increased presence will protect their livelihoods and bring much needed stability to the area. Such as the Pony, aka the Purple Church, they're offering free admission for all National Guard. Elwood Shack, one of the many homes of the famous Memphis barbecue, have voiced their support by saying that they will offer troops 50% off of a rack of ribs, or if they wanted to just stop by for a free barbecue sandwich, that would be right too. Other businesses have followed suit, such as Mortimer's, who will offer free and/or discounted meals to show their support for the National Guard. Memphis Mayor Paul Young says that the deployment of federal troops was discussed during the week, but the Memphis mayor said it was never confirmed directly by the governor or the president until the Fox News interview. Memphis has one of the highest crime rates in the U.S., with 2,501 violent crimes per 100,000 people, the FBI data shows. What do you think? I mean, the mayor has said that he's trying to clean up the city, but this has been an ongoing problem for years. And while he is attempting to do his job and do what he's supposed to do, it's not getting any better. So do you think that Trump has the right to deploy the National Guard, or is the mayor right and let him clean up his own city? Let's talk about it.
Memphis, Tennessee better get ready because President Trump just announced a bold new move. The National Guard is heading straight into Memphis, Tennessee, and he says the city is deeply troubled and this deployment will fix it just like it fixed Washington, D.C. And the governor of Tennessee, he's on board, and federal agencies are lining up. And now Memphis becomes the latest city to benefit from Trump's crime crackdown. And this isn't just another policy headline, it's a direct test of leadership and results. But Trump says he's going to restore safety and he's putting the full weight of the federal government behind his promise. And what happens next could transform Memphis and set the tone for the rest of the country. So tell me now, real quick, guys, do you guys support Donald Trump sending the Guard to Memphis, Tennessee? I know I do. I voted for this.
Oh, wow. This is what you voted for. Guys, in the end, sending the National Guard to Memphis looks like just is more than fighting crimes, because for so many people, it's about safety. It's about protection. It's about, will they actually feel safe if this National Guard comes? And some, it feels like fear and pressure, because what happens if they really start using soldiers in a city? Will it actually make things better, or will it cause more problems? And this can also, set a pace for what will happen and what other leaders will do in the other cities in the future. Guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section, because it looks like it's about how America chooses to deal with safety, trust, and power, and even in years to come, not just now. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I really want to hear from you, and I'll see you in my next video. Please stay safe. Mental health is important. Ciao.